name's Jackie. I'm a lesbian. I'm married. I think been married for about coming up to 17 or 18 years. I've got 3 lovely children and I live in a small village outside Cambridge. I'm 50. I'm Asian. I unfortunately support Arsenal for my sins, and I have this strange attraction and fascination with superheroes. So I love Spider-Man and most Marvel characters. Why did I adopt? Well, we had 2 children a number of years ago that my partner gave birth to via a fertility treatment, and they were beautiful and they're everything we ever wanted, and they were full blood siblings. But one of the agreements we always had when we had children was that we would adopt, and it seemed like the ideal time for us to adopt. We still had a little bit of energy left in us. We decided to approach the local authority first, but because we were looking for a mixed race child to fit in with our family setup, we were suggested that we go to an independent agency, because the local authority were quite honest and frank with us when they came out and did an initial assessment saying we just don't have many mixed race children around the county. So we approached an independent agency and went through the process. And back then the deadlines were much longer then, and we went through much faster than the local authority one. The assessment was long. I won't lie, it was exposing at times, because I go back to everything that you did in your entire life, be it work, relationships, childhood, remembering your earliest childhood memories. But it was really, really interesting to see how it all came together, and also made me realise that if things go wrong in your life, that's not a bad thing. It won't be held against you. You won't be thrown out of the process. And actually, it's a good thing if you have a few bumps in your life and get over them, because it shows that you're resilient. Once we got through the process, we started looking for a child that we could fit into our family. And we were quite proactive about it. So we went to adoption exchange events and we found some information about our little boy at a stand, and luckily the family finder social worker was there, and they had the CPR there, which we read, and we kind of went, yes, we want to do this. And things moved really quickly from them. We were linked very quickly. The social workers came down and visited us, and we started introductions during the Easter holidays. We didn't tell our children because we had quite a bad experience initially. We were matched with a child earlier, a few months before, and we decided not to proceed with that and stopped the introductions because it just didn't feel right for the family. We told the kids the first time round and they were devastated when we said we were stopping the process. So we kept it quiet this time. We had a fantastic time meeting the foster carers, who were brilliant and really welcoming. It was quite intense, a period of introductions, but it was brilliant just to get to know our little boys' routines, which are really, really vital in terms of building consistency and making them feel as comfortable as they can possibly be when they transition to their forever home. He was placed with us in 2013 at 14 months old. His story was that he was in a mother and baby placement, and his mother left after a number of weeks, unable to cope with looking after him, and so he was in foster care for the duration. He's an amazing little child. He's now 7, and we're really proud of him, and he fits right into our family. We do have an unusual extended family because his birth mother has gone on to have 3 other children from a different father, and so we are now friends with the adopters of those 3 children, and we're going to see them within the next few weeks. We also keep in touch with the foster carers, who are a massive part of his life, and they have the stories about what happened to him when he was in hospital, when he was born, and all the stories about when he was a baby, which he sometimes shows a real great interest into learning about. So you have a rich and varied tapestry in terms of family, which is a great thing actually, because families are not as fixed as they were a number of years ago. What I would say is that it is really hard sometimes when you have your dark moments saying, why did I do this? But it's worth it. It really is, because you see them develop, you see them feel safe, you see them feel secure. When they call your house their home, it feels like you've done the right thing. The work you've done has really, really worked. And I think, I would recommend adoption to all LGBT people out there, because it's such a worthwhile thing to do, and you make a massive difference,